Hi, I'm Patsy, and this is a Warhammer Fantasy Battlereport between my Vampire account and the Demon army. And here we can see my opponent's army. He's going to attend to a tournament, and he was practicing for that, so we're played only 1,000 points. You can see at his top, he have a group of pink horrors with his PSB. In the center, he have a group of bloodletters with his champion or general. And on the bottom he have a group of flamers. So my plan here was try not to get in contact with those. Here we can see a little better overlay of the army. And here you have the whole battlefield. And as you can see, we are finished deploying. And here we have, on my side, we have a unit of crypt ghouls at my bottom. And in the center I have a group of grave guards with great weapon, and about those we have another group of crypt ghouls with my vampire in it. And behind the impossible there, you can almost not see it, I have a group of crypt ghouls and a wargulf. And I position my wargulf on that flank to keep him away from the flamers. So hopefully he will be able to threaten that flank. And going on to the next picture, you can now see I'm moving up my forces to try to threaten his flank here. And you can see a little more close up. And yeah, I just moved everything up, used my my crypt ghouls to try to go on his flamers. And my plan was getting the wargulf and the crypt ghouls at my right to take out his horrors and then kill them, go through them, and support the center fight, which will be against the bloodletters, which are hard to fight against. And hopefully my ghouls will handle the flamers. So that was my plan. So going into Magic Phase 1, and as you can see, I got up some zombies before my vampire unit, and my plan was, as you can see on the minimap, he have water there, and if you go into water, you can't march. So my plan was raise them right before his bloodletters, and either he have to go around or charge them and get in touch with the water. But it was not 18 but 12 inches away from the general I could summon. That was a misplay by me, so that was really ruining my plan there. So I just placed them before, so it can be a little harder for him to get into contact with my units if he will get off a lucky charge. So if you're going on, you can see end of my turn here. And then we're going over to Demon's turn 1. And as you can see, he's not moving up so fast. He just wheeled the horse a little bit so he can see my wargulf and try to get up the flamers. I didn't know what he was thinking, because as you can see, he's exposing the flank to my crypt ghouls, and yeah, I like that. And he really hold back with the bloodletters, which give me just an advantage. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Over to Demon's turn 1, Magic turn 1, of course. You can see he rolled, I think was Flickering Fire on my zombies, and he rolled a double 6, which to roll that only to take out zombies, that can't be any fun. So yeah, he wiped out the zombies, as you can see, but he forgot the spell. And take a hit to his unit, so 5 horrors are gone. And yeah, that can't be any fun to have done to themselves. I don't know why that picture is there. We're going on. Here you can see a more overlay of end of the Demon's turn 1. And more close up on the horse there. And we're going to vampire count's turn 2. So we go over to vampire count turn 2. And I declare the charge on his flamers. And he has positioned them so I will get his flank. But as you can see, I rolled really low, so I didn't reach him. So I just walked 3 up to him. Next, I made a charge with my Wargulf. And yeah, he made it and got into his pink horrors. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how that will work out. I never used the Wargulf before, so yeah, will be exciting. So another picture overlaying the charges. And yeah, to my movement phase. He has positioned his bloodletters in a way that he will threaten my graveguards really. So my plan here was to just move up with everything. As you can see, my Crypticals is going up to support Wargulf, and I position my my Cryptical unit with the Vampire in such a way that I'm inviting him to charge it, and if he do, I will get a flank charge with my Graveguards with Great Weapon, and that will be just sweet. I was thinking he have Killing Blow, okay, that's really scary. But I can just challenge, so then I will just take hits from either his general or his champion. And I have a 2-up armor save and a 5-up ward save, so I guess I will be okay. And I will stand and I will flank and I will just kill the unit, and that was what I was hoping for. If we're going to the next picture, I did get some luck with magic. To summon up, I did manage to summon up some ghoul. He didn't stop me doing that, and that was really unfortunate for me, because what I would really wanted was to get up some more zombies to block his main group, and maybe even not risk him get into my general's unit and just force him into charge the zombies, and maybe so I can just flank him anyhow, and then I don't need to put my general unit in danger. That was the plan, but he he really spared all his dices to just stop that. So yeah, it didn't work out. So we're going over now to the combat phase, and then we're going over to my combat phase. And as you can see, my this was really bad, because when I got in, he did start hitting me first, because his initiative was higher. And he has the flaming attack on every horror. Ah, that was brutal. I didn't know that. I know the flamers had it, and that's why I kept him away from them, but that was hard. But you can see I managed to hit back with my Thunder Stomp and attacks, and he managed to take 2 wounds out of me. It was bad, really bad. And now I will lose my Wargulf. So yeah, we're going on to his turn, and as you can see, he declared a charge on my general unit. That wasn't too surprising. So yeah, I was excited to see how that goes. This will be really the decision point in the game to see who will be the victor. So yeah, we can go over and see. He managed to charge, and he got into my unit. So since he had all his magician in combat, it was no magic phase, and we're going over to his combat phase. So I did challenge with my general, and he accepted with his hero, his general. And for my surprise, I just found out he also had Killing Blow, and that was just, oh no, that couldn't be good. And as you can see, he managed to roll 1-6. So yeah, he just killed my general right out, and that was horrible. So yeah, I didn't really like that. We can going on here and see my first crumbling round, and it did really take a toll on me. Yeah, that was really bad. So in the next picture you can see he didn't manage to kill so many ghouls from the unit, so I managed to stay, and that was just great. I will get a good juicy charge on the flank of his bloodletters, and I think that will be just the one thing I really need. So long I'm not just crumbling away, that will maybe, hopefully, help me. But it will be really hard to win the game now. And the next picture, you can see his horrors needed 6s to wound my Wargolf, and yeah, he got 3. So my 2 remaining wounds were gone, and he managed to kill my Wargolf. So, that was so stupid played. I should move him out on the flank and just keep on pressuring him from not using them in the best way. That was what I should have done differently. So yeah, you can see here a more overlay of end of his turn, and yeah, and he shot some at my crypt ghouls and killed a couple. It was not a big deal in the game, and yeah. Now you can see the start of my turn, the vampire count turn, and you can see even more stuff crumbling, and yeah, it's just brutal. That crumbling is not good. So my charges, you can see I declared charge everywhere. I just wanted to get in and kill stuff before I crumbling away, so I declared charge everywhere, and I got in. So the flamers managed to take a stand and shoot and just killed a couple more. It was not a big deal. And yeah, I got the flank. So no magic for me. So we can go over to my turn combat. My combat turn. And yeah, he has managed to kill all my ghouls in the combat with the bloodletters. But my graveguards really just ripped through his forces. His bloodletters couldn't manage to take up the fight, and he failed his reform. So yeah, I have the flank one more turn. And here you can see a more close-up picture. Next, the horrors are just killing. I can't. They killed, I think, 5 crypt ghouls, and I just killed like 1 or 2 back. It was crazy. Those guys are just killy, and they should not be able to kill this much. And yeah, his horse killed a couple of ghouls and nice flamers, I meant. And yeah, I killed 1 flamer back. It's a more close-up picture. And yeah. So we go over to his turn, and yeah, he killed my ghouls with his horrors. That was just so shaming, but yeah, those are good in close combat in this battle anyway. And the only thing he did was turning them a little bit. You can see it on this picture because some of my picture was even more blurry than the ones I've shown you guys. So yeah, it will be a little better next time. I will get a new camera. So yeah. I was still fighting his bloodletters, and I killed them. So you can see on this picture, he only has his general left, and yeah, I didn't have good picture of everything, but I killed his general, and yeah. So in the next picture, you can see the start of my turn. And yeah, this was the start of my 5th turn, I think. And I crumble even more. And I killed his general and go through. And so I killed his general last turn. I reformed, and then I charges his pink horror group. And now the BSB is, yeah, he's dead. And the flamers managed to win against my ghouls. And that was the end of the game. He managed to turn his flamer around and killed the last of my graveguard, and so the only thing was left on the table was his flamer, and that was the end of the game.